here! Wait, I'm here. Wait. Okay. I don't know if this is working properly. I switched my OBS settings. Hello, I'm here! Why? Oh, it's disabled out. Hi, I switched my OBS properties. I don't know if it's working. Okay, we're here. Look at that. I have baked potato. It's hot. We're here and we have baked potato. Hold on. I forgot my lock key. Right. Okay, we're here. We're back. We have lactate. We have cheesy baked potato. And we have Final Fantasy. Okay. Hi. I'm gonna move this up. I need my lactate. Oh, what's going on my desk? I wasn't that productive today. Somehow we also... I was fooling around with my OBS. Then we helped Omi fix her chat. Oh, mom. Yum. Ay. Mic on. Hi. Mic on. Baked potato on. I'm gonna go and bake potato. Alright, she left the science. Lee seems to be troubled. But I won't!
Come to see how we're getting on?
Yeah! Come to see how we're getting on.
We've made good progress since we took back Alamigo, but there's one big issue we still have to address.
What?
Leadership. The Domans had Lord Hien ready and willing to take the throne, but we've got no one like that here.
Yo, isn't that what it is? I thought that's what the people want, no?
Theodoric was our last ruler, and he wasn't called the Mad King for nothing.
Suffice it to say, our people have had their fill of kings, which means we need to find a new way forward.
Vote! Ask people... establish a voting government.
If only it were that easy. Everyone and his uncle has an opinion. For the time being, we're just going to have to keep leaning on General Aldin and the Alliance for support, and see if we can't find a solution together. Something tells me we're going to be hosting a lot of meetings in the near future. But if that's what it takes, I'm ready to talk till my jaw aches.
For Alamigo!
The reach is yours, Nago. Don't do anything I wouldn't.
Oh no, I'm really hungry. I wanna eat this white potato.
Aye, aye, Commander.
White potato không? Oh my god. Hello.
There you are. I've been searching all over for you.
Oh my god, Ironbound would be a good leader too, no?
Don't worry, it's nothing bad. That said, this might not be the best place to talk. Will you join me?
Will you join me? Where? Join you where?
I'll get to the point. Might you be interested in a spot of adventure?
Huh?
After all, we were adventurers before we were scions, were we not?
Huh?
After routing the Imperials and liberating El Amigo, I reckon we've earned a bit of respite, don't you? What better way to spend it than by returning to our roots? So, what say you? Shall we call on Alphino and go adventuring?
Depends where we're going. Let's go find Master Levion. Leave that to me. I want you fresh for our little adventure. Wait for us by Etherite. Okay. What is that? Oh. He pulled us all the way over there just to talk to us? Insane. Excuse me. Hi, Ali. Oh my god, long time no see. Thanks for stopping by. Greetings. Would seem we are to accompany our involved in some manner of escapade. Have you any idea what we've gotten ourselves into? Allow me to explain. It'll be something of a history lesson, but I'll try to be brief. No snoring, if you please. I'll try. Now the events I would speak of occurred before the occupation. Back when Alamigo was still a monarchy, and Theodoric sat on the throne. Thank you, it's been a while. Sadly, I'm still at work, but I hope you have a great... Thank you! Congrats on your job. I hope you're having fun at your work. Uniquely brutal, despot by all accounts. That he was, the King of Ruin suffered no rivals, real or imagined, and his dispute with the monks of the Fist ended when Ralgar's reached being burned to the ground. In the latter years of his rule, he was seized by the unshakable belief that unseen forces were conspiring to steal his crown. And so he ordered that every soul with a claim to the throne be executed, including his own family. I'm a slave of my own work right now, but at least earning money. Well, I hope you're enjoying it too. Thanks for stopping by, Ellie. The wealth of the poor sons he put to death became the property of the king, and it said that these royal treasures were hoarded somewhere in the palace. Thus was born the legend of the Mad King's Throne. I believe I see the direction our adventure is to take. I assume you have a mind to unearth this hidden bounty. Oh! Would I be correct in assuming that this legend is widely known? Others must surely have gone in search of your prize. Of course, we won't be the first to make an attempt following Alamigo's liberation. More than a few eager soldiers turned the palace upside down. But even after scouring every room from dawn till dusk, they uncovered not a single coin. Excuse me. Their gold loss drained away as quickly as it had come, and the legend of the Mad King's Throne remains simply that, a legend. Aye. When I see you have no intention in letting the story end there. What self-respecting adventurer would? Imagine the three of us delving into the decades-old mystery. Oh, I guess me too. Oh my god. Emote box? What is this emote? Oh, boxing! The heck? The news of Doma and Alamigo's liberation has kindled the flames of revolution in every corner of the Empire. I hear the Imperial province of Dalmasca has already risen up in rebellion, which means the Garleans must surely have their hands full. What better time than not to indulge in such diversion? Have we had any clues where we might begin our search? Judging by how the other treasure hunters fared, nosing about the palace isn't like to get us anywhere, so we'll probably need to ask around. What? I shall pay a visit to the Allied Archivist. The Garleans are meticulous about such things. If they uncover the trove during their occupation, the event is certain to have been recorded. In the meantime, the two of you can track down those who work as palace servants and officials in Theodoric State. Given that they would have been at least 20 at the time, you will be looking for people who have been 40 summers more. Also like 60, right? Anything they can tell you about the king and his bloody deeds may prove useful. So be sure to listen well. I don't know how to listen. I was thinking I was a party leader, not that I mind, of course, but let's be about it. We can meet afterwards at Gilbard's Gate. The fuck is Gilbard's Gate? Mamau. Oh my god, please! Baked potato. No, chat. Baked potato time. Mature maid. You want to hear an old maid story? Well, most of what I know of the Mad King is common knowledge. We'd only see His Royal Majesty when he is deemed to attend the executions he'd ordered. After a while, even watching his enemies die wasn't enough to coax him out of hiding. They say he started seeing assassins in every shadow and wouldn't set foot outside the palace walls. I was offered work there as a royal servant once, but the mere thought of it left me in cold sweat. Huh? In this house? Here? What the heck? How do I get around here? Retired Rogadin. I served I served at the pleasure of King Theodoric and lived to tell a tale. One of the palace guards I was. Truth be told, it was it was a dark chapter in my life, and one I'd sooner forget. Hardly a night went by when we didn't hear blood-curdling screams echoing from the inner chambers, which of course we were under orders to ignore. So we stand still, stunned shoes trying not to imagine what horrors were unfolding within. I fear hell's bent on finding out what happened in the palace. Head down the street here to ask old Arnold. The heck is Arnold? Hey Arnold. I think this. Nope, not a shortcut. Oh my god! What mount is that? It's so creepy. Arnold. Arnold? Oh. In the palace. No, not me. Surely you've heard stories of Mad King. He used to hold public executions. Yeah, I learned that already. What the heck? Okay, how do we get up there? Maybe it's inside. Oh my god, no! It's faked me out! What the heck? Arnold! I'm Arnold, what do you want with me? I have questions, I'm just asking stuff. You would have me dredge up some decidedly unsavory memories. Yet if all oh my god, my eyeballs. Yet if all amigo is to move forward, we must needs acknowledge the misdeeds of the past. Very well, I shall tell you what I remember. I take it you know Theodoric's paranoia and public executions of his kinsmen. Those were terrible enough. But in his last days, the king's fevered mind set out upon an even grislier method of disposal, which only a chosen few were unfortunate enough to— What? What type of disposal? His Majesty ordered the court, tomato, to unleash a vile curse upon the remaining members of the family. Magic would transform them into fiends of hideous aspect. The resulting monstrosities were then cast into the darkness below the palace. Even now my sleep is troubled by nightmares. What? Below the palace? Underneath? Like catacombs? Hold on. My mic monitoring is too loud. Please hold. I'll turn this down. My god. There. Black kitten. Oh. my god, why are you hiding here? Boom, boom. Since we're all here, why don't we share what we've learned? Not alone, TBH. Allow me to begin. As promised, I scoured Imperial records for any mention of fantastic treasures and found precisely none. Possible, I suppose, that a corrupt official deliberately hid the fact that the trove's discovery, hoping to enrich himself, but I find it rather unlikely that so valuable a find would stay secret for long. I conclude that our prize either does not exist or that the Imperial somehow overlooked it. Well, what of you? Were you investigating? Yeah, I heard that there's people underneath. Turn into monsters! I met an old man in Alagiri who spoke of the palace's subterranean prison, but he said not of cursed abominations. The Imperial archives were also silent the subjects of the fiends inside the palace grounds. Imagine they turn them into, like, animals, like in Tusk. The described fellow have been spinning her yarn, do you think? Did you believe him? I don't know. He might have been lying. Hi, Pasito. Thanks for paying your taxes. Fia was afraid that does lend credence to the tale, though I am not sure how that helps us in our search. Do not be so hasty. Arnold's anecdote may very well have told us where the trove is hidden. But ere I share my theory, there is a matter I would clarify. You spoke of a light-hearted adventure, but I sense a deeper motive for this expedition. Why are you so intent in finding this treasure? Oh, what if he has like family treasure? Or something. It wasn't all pretense, I swear it, but you are right. My father was an Imperial army. A man of Garlean blood. I trust you know what I mean when I say that my Alamian mother did not welcome my arrival. Oh. As I grew, she would check my brow over, convinced that a spot on my skin was an emerging third eye, like the kind you see in pure-blood Garleans. My mother did not care for this taunting reminder of my heritage and took up a knife. What? Or a paint serves to cover the scar. So she carved it out? What the frick? Turned me out into the street and I was left to haunt the alleyways of Alameda. Fair child who got what he needed through begging, cunning, or worse. The best I can say about the years that followed is that I survived, but I hated the animal I'd become. Eventually, I left the city behind me and joined a group of refugees bound for the other side of the wall. It was then I turned into adventuring, and that road led me to into the company of Asylum. I tell you this that you understand. I know all too well what poverty and hunger can do to a person. Hi, Adia, welcome. I'm trying the Twitch vertical thing. I don't know if it's actually working. Because I think you guys are all watching with, like, desktop. With Theodoric School, I could spare my countrymen the shame of living like them. Oh, it is all for gold. For him, at least. I thought it had something to do with family. I think you are involved, and I apologize. That cannot have been pleasant to recall. But I felt it best to be clear in our intentions. Are you content to surrender the treasure to Ironvald's noble? Yeah, we don't need money. What? I should be glad to tell you my theory in the resting place of the Mad King's throne. If he's talking about, like, monsters down there, doesn't that mean he would just hide it there with the monsters or something? Mayhap it would be better if we first adjourn to a more suitable location. Yeah, why are we talking to back alley? That's insane. In case a rival treasure hunter overhears our plans, you mean good thinking. That was not exactly the reason, but it's certainly a valid concern. Good lord. Okay. Where is that? That's so far away. How do I get out of this place? Oh my god, it's like a maze. Oh my god, how do I get out of here? Can I leave? What the heck? Let me jump! Where are we meeting? What the heck? Oh, good lord. It was not my intention to draw out proceedings. I simply wished to have the lock in sight while I explained things. Why? Prior to the great flood of the Sixth Umbra calamity, the salt lakes you see before you were yet dry ravines. And this, believe it or not, was the site of the ancient city Scala, which rose and fell during the Fifth Ancestral Era. From what we know of the period, the city was already deserted by the time the waters began to rise, having been all but destroyed by war, yet its ruins remain to this day at the bottom of the lock cell. It is my belief that the darkness beneath the palace mentioned by Theodoric's former scribe was not a reference to the prison, but to a palace still further below. Oh! I further surmise that the Mad King's unfortunate kingsmen were cast down there not simply out of desire to punish them, but to discourage exploration. Theodoric wanted to keep the ruins secure. You're saying they were meant to guard the Mad King's trove! Precisely, and since we know the court... What is that word? Tomato! was involved, we can safely assume that any entrance in the old city would have been magically concealed. Which would explain how a legion of Imperial soldiers and the gods know how many Alamegans never found a trace of the trove. We, however, have certain advantages which they did not. Would it be so good to swim? Oh! We swam down there already. We've swam down there. Over there. What are you doing here? What the heck? Mow, mow, mow. What is that? It's arms and a face. Okay. Is it down here? Am I going down? I can't tell. Am I going? I can't tell. Okay, I am going. Okay. It says it's down here. That way. Oh, over there. I just see a hole! Passage that lead under the palace foundations. Press on. Why are they doing this with me? Why am I doing it? Stone door. Real fake doors. Open the door! You've come. What? You've come to a worn stone door. Oh my god, someone's calling me. It's Alphino. We have searched the prison beneath the palace and found a teleportation portal concealed by enchantments. The markings indicate it leads to an underground cavern. Yeah, I found a door! You believe it leads to the ruins? Then there I say people will be able to meet within. I took the liberty of calling a friend for help. I guarantee she's both dependable and discreet. But then what if you have to we have to share... We have to share the stuff. Can I select it? I don't want to know. I've never done this before. I just click join. What? What am I doing? Hold on. Why is my phone not charging? No! Do I not have my items? Like my armor and stuff? Hold on. Oh my god. Am I not wearing everything? I do it now? No! I don't know how to do these. I did that too. How do I do these? What do I do here? What am I selecting? Recently added? Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm looking at. What are these? A keen. This one. I don't know what this is. How many do I have to buy? Where does it say my thing? Okay. Hold on. Number above my head. Oh, I see. I don't know how to go back to the thing. Why your umbrella have a face like that? Does it change face? I guess I'm ready, I don't know. I'm gonna eat my potato. Namatsuo's at a party. He's not coming until later. He's at a party! He left my... A drowned city. Drowned titty. Oh my god. Still 3 children and a large meal. Oh, Please shake it off. What the heck? No! Oh my god. Ah. What the heck? Oh my god, I'm running. my god, what is that? The old one? What the heck? No! Why am I bunny? What am I doing? What? What am I doing? Oh. What armor? I'm coming! What's happening? What's this? Yeah. It's a lion. my god! Oh yo! What is that? Ah! Okay. We did it. I don't know if I did good. My potato. There's a guy! There's a guy! Why you look so upset? Cause we killed a man. That's just a guy. What the heck?
It would appear this place is yet inhabited by King Theodoric's kin, or what is left of them. The work of terrible magics, I fear.
So they were turned into monsters.
Terrible, aye. But their misfortune is our fortune.
Quite. Aye, there 12. There is even more than I imagined.
There's just wares. Did you roll for the dungeon armor?
Oh, I can't wait to see the look on
No,
Lisa's
no.
face. Thanks for believing in me, you two.
It said I got something. I don't know. Involved and I tried to do our fair share, but I fear you ended up bearing the bulk of the burden as usual. Yum, yum. Without your help, I reckon we'd still be fumbling about in the dark. I must say I'm still reeling in the sight of the mountain of riches. Like how you reeled in at the sight of the floating spectre, you mean? Must we dwell on such momentary lapses? We found the Mad King's trove, and that's all that matters. All jesting aside, we must tell people the good news, and I think Lee should be the first. Seconded, she is bound to be delighted. If I am no longer needed, then I shall take my leave. Oh my god, I forgot he employed someone. Don't let us keep you. Thanks again. Say hello to Vama for me. Now then, there is to be a meeting of representatives from across Alamigo, so Lise is sure to be in the city. Okay. Somewhere here? How do I get around this place? Huh? Guess what? We found stuff! You three look pleased with yourselves. What have you been up to? I'm glad you asked. I'm pretty sure you're going to like the answer. We found some old stuff. The market throw. I thought it was a meal. Saw them plenty of people, but they didn't have coin alphanode in their party. The credit of finding it should really go to them. As for what to do with it all, I vote that it goes towards alleviating the suffering of Alamigo's poor. Erenval did not exaggerate, I assure you. We could not hope to carry even a fraction of it out on our own. I've taken the liberty of sketching out a rough map in the ruins. What if we were followed and they stole it already? I'll make sure every coin is accounted for, and that goes for the spending of it as well. There is one other thing. When the time comes to draw a plan for distributing the spoils, I would ask that you consult Alphino. I don't have the head for the details. I'm not educated. He really called himself stupid. I see that simply handing out socks of gil won't solve everything, but I couldn't rightly tell you what to do instead. I know the feeling. I'd welcome any advice you could give us, Alphino. Thank you for the no shrimpies. Of course, I shall be at your disposal. Come on now, we got a problem. What problem? What happened? Mobs gathered outside the headquarters. They've started making the mounds! Oh my god. We just overthrow the government. What do you want?
Back, all of you.
What you snacking on? It's a mini Oreos. Step back!
Like hells we will! We know who you've got in there!
Well, who's in there?
We're not leaving till you hand her over!
Bring her out! Bring her out!
Ow! That girl! What's her name again?
What's going on?
Someone let slip about Fedora.
That dude sounded like Zim from Motivators.
It's true then. The bitch really is in there. I knew it. I bloody knew it.
My god, language.
We demand vengeance! Bring her out! Today we butcher the butcher!
Oh my god, are they actually going blood for blood?
Come on, you don't mean that. We'd be no better than the Imperials if you'd all just calm down.
Oh my god, no one's gonna listen to you.
Calm down! That monster and her thrice damned skulls dragged my man from our home and beat him to death in the streets!
Okay, well that's fair.
Aye, and my dad! That bitch has spilt enough blood to fill a lock!
We all know her crimes.
Such major
She's a
spoilers for
traitor
me.
and a
I've
murderer.
never been this far.
How
I'm
many
so
of you
hyped.
resistance friends
Yeah!
have died in our hands, eh? And here you are, protecting her!
Look at them, they're gonna stone her to death. We're not protecting her.
So that's what all the fuss is about.
Oh, it's Robot. The bull is here!
Hearken to me, brothers and sisters of Alamigo.
This is too soft to be a leader, I feel like. I don't think people will ever listen to her.
Hey, who's this?
Who's this? They really said who's this? Oh my god.
Friends, you are not alone in your anger, your grief, your despair, for it is mine as well. That gnawing pain in your breast, it is enough to bring an old bull to his knees. But I ask you, brothers and sisters, to think not only of the family and friends who were cut down before your very eyes, but to think also of the ones who were abducted, the ones who may yet live.
As if there's so many people with that silhouette. I know! They didn't even look at him and was just like, oh my god, it's here!
Where were they taken? What became of them? These questions demand answers. I share your thirst for justice, for vengeance. But we will gain only fleeting satisfaction if we give in to our base appetites. We will never know the truth.
Oh, so no
Now
one's
is the
interrogated
time
her yet?
That we, the people of Alamigo, must decide what manner of nation we will build for ourselves and for generations yet unborn. When they look to our example, will they see a people who held fast to their principles, or one who cast them aside when tried? I say to you, it is our responsibility to give these prisoners a fair trial, that they might answer to all of Alamigo. The Garleans called us savages, and I'll be damned if we prove them right.
Savages, savages. Oh, so they'll listen to him, but not us when we said stop. Oh my god.
I can't.
He's gonna break in, isn't he? So when's the trial? My thanks, Roman. Listening to their anger, I could feel myself being swept away. It is a difficult tide to stream. Or to stem. Oh my god, to stream. To stem! It was that same rage which brought us to our feet and carried us to victory. But now the war is over, all that unspent fury is being channeled into vengeance. We have reports of mobs swarming all over. They've targeted the folk known to have cooperated with the Garleans. It starts with insults most often, then someone picks up a stone. Some industrious souls even thought to seek out the graves of Xenos and his officers. Oh my god! Did they dig up his grave or something? I want to build a country where everyone, regardless of race or origin, can live side by side in peace. But maybe that time isn't right. Maybe people just aren't ready. That doesn't mean I'm not going to try. The representatives will be here soon, and I'll be damned if I'm going to give up before I've even begun. Who are these representatives exactly? Village elders, refugee leaders, and the like. It wouldn't have been right for us to dictate the nation's future on our own, so we planned a summit of sorts. We've even invited Anata and the Kikirian to participate. Alamigo stands at crossroads, and this meeting will decide which path it takes. The matter of Ferdola's sentence cannot be suffered to disrupt proceedings. Then let's execute her and be done with it. Let herself ask to be put to death. Alvarez explained why wouldn't do. What? We're not sending her to the gallows by satisfied people right now. But where would it end? Should we round up everyone who collaborated and everyone who didn't resist? There would be no one left, and we'd be no better than Theodoric and Xenos. What are we doing with her, dear? Begging your pardon, but might I be allowed to speak with Ferdola? Only I caught a glimpse of her past, a moment of it anyway. She's done terrible things, unforgivable things, but in some ways she's a victim of circumstances in which she was born, and that's something I can understand. Speak with the prison guard when you're ready. I'll return to my duties then. We've barely begun to investigate the facility where they gave Ferdola her powers. Be fairly warned, friends. She will test you. Don't let your emotions clear your judgment when she does. Oh, okay. You have the commander's permission to enter. Yes, let me in. Oh my god.
So many visitors. Come to have a good laugh, have you?
Yeah, we're gonna laugh at her. Chat, point, and laugh. Ha ha.
Or do you mean to put me out of my misery? To finish what you started? It's about bloody time.
That's not why we're here, no. Do you remember what I said? How I promised you you'd live long enough to see us win our freedom. Well, I meant it. And not to mock you either.
You're wasting your time.
What's wrong with her?
All of this is pointless. There's no reason to keep me alive, and you know it. I killed your men. I killed my men. And you know what my only regret is? That I didn't kill you when I had the chance.
Oh my god.
That's a lie, and you know it. You think we can't tell what you're trying to do? That we're blind? Yeah, you're a fool, but you're not stupid. You're ruthless, relentless. You'd give up
She's emo.
everything to get what you want. You didn't come this far, climbing over the bodies of your own brothers and sisters just to piss it all away.
Piss it away.
I see you, Ferdola. I see you for what you are.
Oh my god, she's a child.
Come along, Ferdola. We mustn't be late. The Imperial Viceroy will be attending today's banquet.
All right.
What is her mom? What are parents doing?
Father, what's Lord Gaius like? Is he nice? Are you friends?
There you go again with all your questions. Lord Gaius is a great and honourable man who looks after all of Alamigo. He's very busy, and if we don't hurry, we'll miss our chance to see him.
Huh?
Filthy tin-head lovers.
Father, what did that man call us?
What does that mean?
The little tin-head lover doesn't know what she is, eh? A traitor, sweetheart. A backstabbing bitch who'd gladly betray her kith and kin to gnaw on what few scraps the Imperials deign to toss her. Like your bastard father and whore mother.
What the heck?
That's not true! My parents are good people! They've never done anything like that!
Oh, but they were quick to help themselves and their bitch spawn, weren't they? You're just as guilty as them.
Oh, she was literally just raised to be like them. Oh my god, Granny!
Traitors!
Please, you have to do something. My husband and daughter are in danger.
As if they would.
Soldiers of the Imperial Army are under no obligation to intervene in the disputes of arms.
The heck?
We're citizens. We have rights.
I'm scared.
It's all right. It's all right. They don't understand, but they'll see in time. They'll see that this is the only way to survive. Traitors! Traitors!
Oh my gosh, she looks so crazy. What the heck is that? Wait, he actually died.
Let the savages have their fun. They'll be more compliant once they've tired themselves out.
What benefit is it to serve them if they don't even help them? It doesn't make sense.
Fadola, please. You already have citizenship. Why would you want to become a soldier?
For her dad.
Gods, what have you done to your face?
Forgotten it already, have you? I'm honouring Father's memory.
By telling the world that you know better than a common savage.
Oh my god.
Am I though, Mother? Are any of us? Can't you see? Citizenship means nothing to them. If you're not a pure-blood Garlean, you're no different from any other savage. So I'll play the part. I'll join the Legion and I'll make them respect me. And when the mob see that, they'll think twice before throwing their stones.
She's so naive. What the heck?
Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn. It's time.
It's time.
It'll be hard. Humiliating. They'll try to break us. Send us crawling back to our own kind. But we won't, no matter what. We'll bleed for them, die for them if we have to. We'll do whatever it takes to be free!
She has the wrong idea. I don't understand her. She has the worst plot line.
So, you mean to play the part one last time, eh? The unrepentant traitor whose death will serve to unite the people?
Shut up.
Shut up.
You had every chance to kill yourself. Fashion a noose from your clothes. Wait for the guards to leave you alone long enough to slip it over your neck.
I said shut up!
Oh my
It would
god.
have all been for nothing, wouldn't it? Whatever it takes. That's what you said.
Why are you looking at me?
Have you? Had a little peek at my past.
It's not by choice.
A few stolen memories tell you everything you need to know, do they? Don't you dare patronize me! You don't know a god's damned thing about the life I've led! The bastards that killed him. The bastards that let it happen. My father deserved better! I swore I'd do whatever it took to make them pay!
Literally both sides. Oh my god. Her eyeball. Thanks for being your taxis, Maxwell.
You. All that power. All that pain. It's too much. Too much for anyone.
Is she talking about us? I don't know, I feel like it was normal.
They've done to you. The lies. The betrayal. The endless fighting. Yet there you
Did you run any dungeons yet? Yes, we did one.
broken. How? Why?
Because we're not stupid like you.
Damn you. Damn you all.
Oh, thanks for the sippies.
You still have time, Fordola. Think about how you want to spend it. Let's go.
my god, you think she's actually gonna hang herself? Bow, 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 bow. I don't know that we solved anything exactly, but we've given Fordola something to think about at least. And I've found something new to think about too. I don't know about you, but the visions only come to me every now and then. From the way Fordola kept wincing though, I get the feeling she's having them almost all the time. Could there be some fundamental difference between one who is born with Echo and the one who's been artificially imbued with one? Well, the immortal flames have been scouring the research facility ever since the liberation. There's a chance they might have some answers for us. You've met Arenvald? We met him a while ago! What do you mean? General Alden's overseeing the investigation. Let's go and pay him a visit. What are you doing? Is it up? I forgot who he was when I first got here. How do you forget? He's such a big part of the story. I don't know where we are. Wow, down here? This is the wrong way! Is it up here? Oh, down there? I'm here! What news? You spoke with Fordola, I take it? As expected, she didn't say much, but it wasn't a total waste of time. Arenvald noticed something odd about her. He thinks she might be having visions almost constantly, which is how the Echo normally works. Have you found anything here that might explain why it's so different for her? We've been hard-pressed just to organize the research materials, let alone study them. To be frank, I'd welcome the science expert assistance. Every one of them a victim of these experiments. Oh, so she's not the first one. Okay. I thought she was the first one. For some reason. I know little and less of science. Any light you can shed on the facility's operations would be much appreciated. Shall we start with Yo? Yo! Taken in combination with the testimonies of Kryla Thankkk, I don't begin to see exactly what the Imperials were attempting here. Hold on, John, I have to move my pillow. Move this here. Move this one here. And we move the blanket over. Oh, here. Alright! What the heck? Why the pillow keep moving? Pillow. Okay. There. Enhancement procedure entailed infusing a single quantity with ether siphoned from a multitude of supply subjects. As for the master subject, in this case Kryl, the patterns of her etheric activity would provide the model upon which they would artificially engineer the candidate's aura. In other words, they were trying to recreate Kryl's echo. I believe so, which would explain our prisoner's present state. Kryl is possessed with an unrivaled ability to hear the whispers of the soul, and it seems probable that the procedure engendered the same acute sensitivity in Fordola. Soldiers who guarded Fordola, many of them lost friends and family for the skulls. There's a sentry at her door night and day. If she can't help sensing their thoughts and seeing their past... But you don't see their past, you live it. All the emotions, all the pain. Imagine what it'd do to you. It'd never be the same again. Indeed, as you may recall it, Isiel was completely transformed by a single glimpse of Race Vulgar's past. Fordola has been forced to experience the agony of those whose lives she destroyed. The guilt must be unbearable. That explains her request to be executed. Sounds to me like a kind of justice. Regardless, she can suffer on for now. We have more pressing matters to consider. If the results of these experiments have been relayed back to Garlemald, there will be naught to stop the Empire from repeating the trick. They could give the echo to anyone, to an entire legion. We must be ready. We must learn all that we can of these godforsaken procedures, and Fordola remains our best source of information. She'll not be getting her wish, not yet. Oh my god. Keep faith. If you're to convince others to follow you, you must believe what you're telling them. People will respond to passion, but not if it's feigned. We should leave the flames to it. After looking for answers about the echo and up getting schooled by Ramon. He had more evidence that I don't know what I'm doing. It's no wonder people listen to him and not me. Yeah! Yo! Why they don't listen to you? That's your fault. General Alden's a veteran in countless campaigns. You cannot compare yourself to a commander of his experience. I know, but I also know that I couldn't have convinced the mob to give up and go home. It makes me realize how much we rely on his authority and how much I still have to learn. I wonder what he'll do when everything here is settled. I mean, it's his homeland. After going to all the trouble of winning it back, might he not want to stay? It is a quandary which countless refugees now face. To continue the life they built in Oda, or start again in the land of their birth. A moment. Oh, it's Pipin! Hi, Pipin. Noli returned from Oda with a message from the Sultana. Her Grace desires an audience with you. She understands that you have responsibilities here, but also you visit the palace at your earliest convenience. Well, I must away and attend to other business. Oh, she couldn't have called me? I have a phone! Audience with the Sultana. Depending on the nature of her consultation, this might be the perfect opportunity to inquire about General's future plans. We'd all like to know about those. I often know, but not everyone's as comfortable interrogating royalty as you. Take no notice of him. I can ask! Oh my god. I should begin my own task. Organize a squad and head down to the ruins. Okay. Make sure you get all those treasures. Why are you playing the... Oh, Canada. What the heck? I'm so confused. I learned. It's not Canada Day anymore. Why are so many people here? Oh my god, last time she was poisoned here, Cha.
I thank you for answering my summons in these most interesting times. You have been busy.
Yeah. Have you been busy trying not to die? Hi, Dolls. Thanks for being here on Taxis. I'm not tripping, I just fixed my posture.
Hello?
Hello. I am trying out the... I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. I'm trying out the vertical Twitch thing. But I don't know how to... I don't know how to test it. I was trying to see if I can see it on my iPod. It didn't show.
You know, I think you might have to be on mobile, so you should be able to see it on your iPod.
It wouldn't let me on my iPod.
Let me look.
I don't know.
I speak of Rauban and his future.
Rauban and his future? Is she gonna kick him out?
All know the tale of his rise from penniless refugee to member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come to call Uldar home, it will never be his homeland. He is a son of Alamigo.
Is she kicking him back to Alamigo?
And now that she is free, I thought it only a matter of time before he sought my leave to return to her. Indeed, I have resigned
I can't
myself
tell.
to his loss.
I don't know how to access the vertical.
To say, I was greatly surprised to hear him speak so
I don't know
handing
either.
over the reins in Alamigo.
I was trying to see. I don't understand. Let me try again on my iPod. How do we access?
Which vertical stream?
How do we do this chat? I don't even know how to scroll on like on Twitch. Hold on, chat. Is it in clips? If you click the clips and then you can scroll? No, that's just clips for real.
It shouldn't be.
I don't understand. Is there an option to make it vertical?
I don't even know how to look for vertical streams like on the app. Like how do I even watch a vertical stream?
I don't know. Huh? I don't understand this app. Play in background. Audio chat only. Playback. It doesn't. How do we do this? I asked Domi to check it too, but I don't know if she knows how.
Profile?
How do we do this? Hi, Shy! I'll be testing the new YouTube one tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow.
What? There's a new YouTube one, or is it the one that's like built into YouTube?
The built-in one, yeah. Because the built-in
that
one in
sucks,
YouTube,
you can't change it.
No, you
right?
can't. They updated it, so you can change it. So I'm gonna be testing that one tomorrow. But today I wanted to test the Twitch one, and I don't understand if it's working.
Okay, I found out how to watch in vertical, but you don't have it set up apparently. It says this stream is horizontal only.
I followed the instructions on the OBS. They said all I have to do is go to settings and then click something.
I don't know. Okay, so if you go to your Twitch stream and then on mobile, go to your Twitch stream and then you click at the cog in the top right. There's a thing that says video layout. You do classic split view or vertical view.
Oh, mine doesn't have that. It just says chat settings, video, audio options, and it just says 1080p. And then
it should be above all of that.
No, mine doesn't have that.
I don't know, but either way, it says vertical view it's grayed out, and then it says this stream is horizontal only.
Oh.
What if I go to like?
I click the thing.
I found another channel that has it. Oh, I see. Here we go. I found another channel that has dual format done correctly, and it just auto put me into vertical mode.
I thought it was just that one thing, cause I switched cause you know how like my OBS is automatically YouTube. I switched it to Twitch because that was the only way that I can do it. Like my default was Twitch now. And then it's sad. Hold on, chat. We're taking a pause at Final Fantasy. And then
I don't know what you did, but you didn't do it right apparently.
It's sad. Click enable enhance broadcasting. Automatically optimize blah 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 blah. for multiple videos, yeah, and then you go to the ATM settings, which I did, and I don't know, I don't understand. Why do it wrong? Oh no. I'm gonna Google it again. Twitch. Obviously, I can't do it now. How to format? Settings, stream, checked enhanced broadcasting under multi-track streaming. Then select ATM vertical
This is
as you
multi-track drifting.
Streaming, multi-track streaming. And then
guys.
select ATM vertical as your additional canvas in the same window. Yeah. Disable backtrack in ATM settings by unchecking my I did that already. And then it says just set up your vertical layouts and whatever, and I did that. What did I do wrong? Yeah, additional canvas. ATM vertical. Okay. And then it says press start streaming on OBS to go live in dual prime. Pressing start streaming in OBS will broadcast both formats simultaneously up to Twitch. You do not need to hit the green go live button in vertical canvas. So
Did you do that?
no.
Like, did you do that on accident and then it made it weird?
No, I didn't. Am I should I do that?
No, it says you don't need to.
I don't
It explicitly says you don't need to.
I didn't do that. Do a test stream and watch your stream on a mobile device. I did, and now it's not working. I don't understand. I also had to update ATM for this. I don't know.
It's okay. We'll figure it out another time, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let me just... I don't know why it's not doing that. Was I supposed to... Warning, as you are using ATM multi-stream, you must control vertical streaming outputs on ATM multi-stream settings. Oh, is it because I have multi-stream that I have to change? I don't understand. Maybe because I have multi-stream that I have to press the green button? Is that why?
You know what? Go for it. Just press it. See what happens. What could go wrong?
But then, but for vertical canvas, I only have YouTube vertical because it would need a key, no?
Oh, the only thing.
You know what I mean?
Then no, that shouldn't do anything. I'm guessing.
General.
Oh my god, the Hollow Live rhythm game is available for pre-download.
Vertical settings. Vertical. I have no idea. I need someone who's done this successfully to walk me through it, because I have no idea what I did wrong. I don't know. There is also a checkbox here. What does this mean?
Check the box. See what happened.
Oh, it's for recording. Stop! Stop! Did I mess it up? Am I still live?
Yes.
Oh, it's the backtrack. Oh, I unclicked.
Oh,
it.
okay. You don't use backtrack. You're fine.
Record, stream all, vertical output, vertical virtual camera, vertical settings. I don't know what I did wrong. I have no idea.
Are we still doing repo tomorrow?
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay then. I was gonna say if we're not doing repo or something like that, I was gonna say maybe I can try doing it on my own and then see if I can figure it out.
Well, like you can do your POV and see if it works on yours.
I guess so,
I
yeah.
have no idea because it's definitely not working on mine.
I'll try it. Maybe are you still using Stream? You're not using Streamlabs OBS, are you?
No, I'm doing.
You're using OBS,
real
right?
OBS.
Okay, then I'm not sure.
I don't know what I did wrong.
I will try to figure it out.
You
do YouTube tomorrow. I will do Twitch tomorrow, and then we will see if we can figure it out.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna try the updated vertical YouTube one tomorrow and see how it works. I may ask the YouTube people to chat in both the vertical and the horizontal stream, if you can, please, because I want to see how it joins the chat. Like, if it shows up in both chats, if you're watching on YouTube, I don't know.
Oh, you think? You want to see if it melds the chats together?
Yeah. I want to see if it works like that.
I feel like it probably doesn't, but I hope it does.
I mean, I don't know. Well, they've updated it since we've last tried it, which was like months ago. So we'll see how it works, I guess. Anyways, we're back to Nadamo.
I will welcome him with open arms, of course. He is my most trusted advisor and my dearest friend.
Yeah, he lost an arm for you.
But I have known the man a long time, and beneath that steely gaze, I spied a flicker of doubt. Whether Raoban chooses to remain in Uldar or return to Alamigo, I only wish that he do so with a heart unburdened by guilt or regret. Yet, how can he freely make such a choice, knowing how much I depend on him? It is past time that I learned to discharge my duties as a sultana alone. I must go forth and see my realm with my own eyes, and hear the wind with my own ears. Might I have your company for a brief adventure?
Oh my god, she's coming with us! Crazy.
Wonderful. Allow me a moment to change into something a touch less conspicuous, and I will join you outside.
Outfit change. Whose dog is that? Why is there a dog over here?
Alright, where are we going?
It says it's just outside here. Am I going the wrong way?
I'm gonna let you figure it out.
No, wait. I don't understand this map. I'm just gonna teleport there. I don't understand.
Because you're looking at the wrong map. Because you're not on the wrong layer, or you're not on the right layer.
I don't know. I don't understand. Was it here? Is it Adventurers Guild?
Is probably the closest, I'm guessing. I don't know where you're supposed to go.
Oh, it says she's here. Where is she? Where? Oh, she's right beside me.
Oh my god.
What is this outfit? What do you think of Lilira's the merchant's daughter? What?
She's incognito. Look at her perfect disguise.
Right. Sure she is. Just a disguise I don when I wish to leave the palace. I don't know. You still look the same. Ordinarily, Papa Shan would accompany me, but for this particular outing, I need an advisor, not a minder. And that is why I requested your company. Over the course of your many adventures, you have met people from all walks of life in every corner of Eorzea, and I would make use of your worldly experience. Let us be on our way. Our destination is a stone's throw just beyond the gate of Nald. Let me just disable this real quick. Okay. She looks exactly the same. What do you mean disguise?
Disguise. It's perfect. No one will ever know.
She looks exactly the same.
Shut up. She knows what she's doing.
She just put a hat on. She literally just put a hat on.
No one will ever know.
She was like, yo, put my hat on. No one will ever know it's me. Sure thing.
To be fair, who would think that the Sultana is just walking around like this? It's like the Clark Kent thing.
Still.
It's like, why would you ever even consider the idea that your random fucking coworker is Superman secretly?
Look upon this process. This is like what is that show?
Undercover Boss?
Yes, this is Undercover Boss. Look upon this procession of tattered tents. These refugees camp in squalor at the mercy of the elements and Thanalan's predators both. The city's mighty walls offer safety, but the streets overflow with people as it is. And unless blessed by the hand of Nald himself, no refugee could ever hope to afford a dwelling in Ul'dah. 20 years have passed since the fall of Alamigo, and 5 since the calamity. Yet the plight of the poor has grown more desperate, not less. As Sultana, the blame falls upon me. Oh, no. Then my best has not been good enough. Shall we press on? Unfortunately, I do agree with that. That is your fault. Meow. Huh? Did I pass her? Where is she? Oh, she's over there. And this wholly unremarkable place that my mother and father met their doom. I was but a child at the time. My parents were returning from an inspection of our interests in eastern Thanalan when an untimely rock slide crushed their carriage. To this day, she got Simbad! She got like, Simbad!
No, she's doing the thing in the Batman Ninja Turtles crossover comic where Batman's like, Raphael, this is where my parents died.
So did
bummer.
It is not certain if the incident was simple misfortune or an unexpertly planned assassination. Raban was offered to reopen the investigation and bring me the truth he assumed I most surely craved, but I refused. Even if my parents' deaths were orchestrated by the... that was a bad happy birthday! Even if my parents' deaths were orchestrated by the monetarists, we could have brought their hirelings to justice. The true villains, those who plotted to put me to the throne as a biddable puppet, were ever beyond our reach. Thus I did plan to strip the merchants of their power and place our nation in the hands of the citizens. Quite unaware of the consequences my actions would have for you and yours, I shudder to think how many godly souls paid the price of my naivete. Oh my lord! But I am no longer a child reciting words with witless obedience, and I will not be used as a pawn. Oh my god, she's just ranting to me. Oh, we're back. We're going back. She literally went out for a walk and now she's going back home.
Yeah, she just wanted to show you where her parents died. Or go back to the chamber. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. Hi, Grey Heaven. Welcome in.
Oh no, we're going to the Coliseum.
Oh, we are playing Final Fantasy. Where's Coliseum?
Gladiators Guild? Oh, wrong one.
We are just past Stormblood. Oh, she's over there. From the moment I became Sultana, I found myself thrust into an endless parade of document signing and ceremonies. For years, I simply signed where I was told to sign and sat there where I was told to sit, blissfully oblivious to what any of it meant. Yet one good thing did come from the ignominious chapter in my life, for it was during an official visit to the Colosseum that I first met Raban. The match I had been invited to attend was not at all like what I expected. They had pitted the Bull of Alamigo against some dozen or so rival gladiators. Blinkered though I was, I would not stand for so oblivious injustice and demanded to see a fair fight, one man against another, and my royal wish was duly granted. It was not until later that I learned of the gambling ring which had arranged for Raban to die in the sands that day. Oh. Regardless, my intervention meant that Raban had but a single opponent to dispatch, which he truly did, and which he knelt before me to receive the winner's purse. He swore that he would one day offer me his blade in service. Surrounded as I was by liars and manipulators, I confess I dismissed it as a pleasant piece of theater. But as you know, Raban is a man of his word. Although it took him another 5 years of fighting on the blood sands, he amassed a fortune so great as to buy not only his freedom but a seat on the syndicate. Oh my god, my headache! My jelly beans. You would think after people have seen him fight, they would be like, no, I don't want to fight you. Oh my god, he has his arm.
I mean, I do think for the most part, people do try to not fight Raban if they can avoid it.
Woo!
Your Grace, you mustn't! The danger is too great! Please, Your Grace!
Look at her, like a child running to him. That is so funny.
You're the one who needs looking after, Master Sham. Raban!
Your Grace. promise made.
So you have, and in turn, so too shall I keep mine. With your winnings, you have become one of the 6 most wealthy souls in all Uldar. And so, as tradition dictates, Rauben Aldin, you have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace, and vow to serve with every fiber of my being from this day till my last. Long live the Sultana, and long live Uldar!
Long live Uldar! Words cannot well express what that man means to me. Oh no. There are others who care deeply for my well-being, of course. Papa Shan's love for me is as that of a grandsire for his grandchild. But upon matters of governance, I cannot turn to bodyguards and maidservants for counsel. Rauban, with the authority of his syndicate position, was the first sword I could wield. His was the only edge with which could cut the strings that bound me. Stew! Tea. Persimmon pudding. I must make haste. My absence will not go unnoticed by the Sultan's sword for long, and there are other places I would visit. To the Arzeniath ossuary. What the heck is that? How do I get there? Can I teleport there?
Oh, you're going to the Thaumaturge Guild.
Huh? Which guild? Oh, these? Tomato
the Black
Guild.
Mage. Yeah, the Tomato Guild. The Tomato Mages.
Oh, is she inside?
Probably.
Yeah. Tomato Guild. Tomato. Yeah, Omi is a tomato. When the calamity threatened, Rauban led the Alliance forces to battle on the plains of Cartanal, and I remained here. I prayed with all my heart that Archon Louisoix would have the power to rouse the 12. Since that day, I have made a custom of visiting the shrine during each of my little excursions. Here I seek the blessing of Thal, reflect upon my choices, and ask myself if I'm fulfilling my duties as Sultana. You're rightly celebrated as champion because you have led the line in 100 battles for the good of Eorzea. In much the same way, I believe the measure of monarch lies in how she leads her people in times of adversity. If I am to be Sultana worthy of the name, I cannot turn a blind eye to the troubles facing Ul'dah. I've chosen my path. With Ala Mhigo now freed from Imperial chains, I finally see a way to aid the refugees. Already many displaced Ala Mhigans seek to begin the long trek home. To facilitate the process, I have made a small contribution, an artisan school in Rogol's reach, for any who wish to learn new trades. Realistically, however, it will take years for such training to yield tangible benefits. But we do not have years. These people will need shelter and employment if they are to survive, and this time the Ul'dah Treasury shall provide. Precisely where and how to allocate the necessary funds, of course, another question. Interesting about that, we found a bunch of treasure. My suggestion may have a visit to the gold saucers in order. Its proprietor is a member of the syndicate. I wonder if you're acquainted with Godbert Manderville. Who's that? Who's Godbert?
You do not know Godbert. He's part of the Hildebrand stuff, but you haven't done it. So, but if you had done it up to this point, it would be like, oh, Godbert, I know that guy.
I don't know who Godbert is.
That's why you're being introduced to him now.
Who Godbert? Let me get out of here. Where's the door? There's the door!
The Dornt.
Where am I going?
Oh, airship land.
Airship landing?
That's what it says in your thing. I'm pretty sure. I can't quite see because your head's in the way. But
your head's annoying.
My head is small and tiny, and down here, I'm not blocking anything. You have big hair, and you block the quest log.
You have big head. Seek passage to the gold saucer.
My head's not big. I just have hair vents.
You have big hair, full of secrets.
Do you know where you're going? Oh, gold
I
saucer.
don't know. She said gold saucer, no?
Okay.
Hi, bunny girls. I had heard descriptions of its splendor, yet I never dreamed it would be so bright and inviting.
Oh my god, we're taking Lanamo to Vegas.
It couldn't possibly. We did not come here to fritter away the royal coin. Why not? We're not here for gambling. Godbert will be expecting us.
Bet it all on black. Magnanimo bet old dot GDP on black.
How? Hold on. How do I get there? Can I teleport there?
Where are you going? I don't know where you're going.
Over here.
Probably.
This place is too colorful. I believe this is where we meet Lord Manderville. Shall we sit while we await his coming? Hiya there! KFC man! I've kept you waiting. He looks like a KFC. No apologies necessary, Godbert. My request was sudden and you were kind to make yourself available at such short notice. When the Sultana herself comes calling, there is no more important engagement. As to the purpose of my visit, I would have your thought on how the Crown might best aid the refugees residing in Thanalan. You're aware, I'm sure, of many Alamigos' displaced sons and daughters long to return to their newly liberated homeland, and you are also aware of how they will suffer without shelter and work to sustain them. I'd use our nation's wealth to spare them that suffering. What advice have you for me on the matter of how it might be best distributed? Unusual circumstances of our meeting and your Grace's choice of companion would suggest to me a desire of an honest, unvarnished opinion. My advice to you is stop. What? Literally, S-T-O-P.
Stop it. Get some help.
Taxing Ulda's wealth to save Alamigan refugees is a terrible idea. Huh? You oppose my proposition? I guess, like, wouldn't other people be like, why are you using our money for the Most sympathetically, I agree with your Grace that the refugees must have housing and employment, but what profit is there for Ulda in this arrangement? Profit after all you have done for Girabania's displaced. I thought you the very last person to seek benefit from the misfortune. You appear to be laboring under a misapprehension. It is a fine endeavor to support one's fellow man. I fear, however, that your stance is one born of pity. Your intent is to save the refugees, is it not? For all our potential, we are indolent creatures by nature. If unconditional charity is all we know, then we begin to rely upon it to expect it. Then we must consider Oda's own poor and downtrodden. Should they hear of you spending the nation's coin not to improve their lot but to nurture the distant citizens of Alamigo, it is unlikely they will applaud your generosity. Yeah, they would not like it, no? Surely it is not your grace's intention to foster new resentments, but to spread goodwill. Then any support I pledge from the refugees must promote self-sufficiency, which also serving the interest of the people of Ul'dah. Such an arrangement will create a far more equitable relationship with the returning Alamigans. Oh my god, there's so much government talk.
Yeah, this is Umi's favorite. Umi loves this.
I don't like this. I don't like talking about the government. It's like, yes, I know, but I don't pay taxes here. Why do I care? Oh my god. Oh, you guys were sitting here too? That's so funny.
He's practicing his trumpet.
I don't remember exactly what's happening here though. They're talking about how to allocate the money to provide relief to Alamigo. And she's like, how should I spend Uldah's money to help Alamigo? And then KFC man was just like, don't do it.
Yeah, bottom line is...
Don't do it, because everyone else will be mad.
Yeah, we're trying to find a way to help Alamigo through funding. And then Nanamo is like, oh, what if we just like do a tiny little baby tax on everybody? And especially the wealthy people. And then we'll have enough, like collectively, we'll get enough money and we'll be able to donate that to Alamigo. And then Godbird's like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Everyone would be pissed about that.
Everyone would be so mad.
You tax the people of Ul'dah to give that money to a different country? They're gonna be pissed about it. And she's like, I don't understand. Why are you opposing me? I'm the queen here. Why are you?
Yeah.
This is crazy. I'm 14.
Oh my god. That was seriously like the why can't we all just get a long speech from her?
I mean, it's kind of the same thing if you remember about Alphanod with Ishgard, where it's like, oh, we as the city states should send more troops to help Ishgard, and then all the other city states are like, what the
they're like, why would we do that?
Why would we do that?
Like how does it benefit us?
Like, we're already struggling enough as it is to like make ends meet from a military perspective. Why would we send our guys to help some random country that we don't have any actual ties with at the moment? Also, besides, we're pissed at Ishgard anyway, because last time we called for their help and they didn't help us. So why should we help them?
Exactly. I think it's to show you how Nanamo is still a young leader.
Get Alphanod in here. Get Alphanod to be like, yo, I made the same mistake. Don't do it. Don't do it. I tried this already.
After she almost died, I feel like she should have grown up a little bit, you know?
That is not inherent.
Hello, Hancock! To what do I owe the pleasure, or are you here on business? Yes, actually! I beg your pardon, Her Grace the Sultana would have my opinion on how to best to invest the wealth of Ulda. But why settle for a lowly apprentice when you could have the master? Upon matters of profit, there is no living soul better than qualified to advise Her Grace than Chairman. No one likes Lolorito! I should be happy to arrange a meeting for you. Say, at the Science Former headquarters in Tanlan, the Waking Suns would seem a suitably neutral venue for negotiations. I don't know, I feel like she's still mad about the fake poisoning, no?
Well, I'd be mad still. If I'm not I'd still be mad about getting poisoned and almost dying. Like, I'm being petty about that. I'm taking that to heart for a long time.
I feel like she'd still be mad.
Yeah, I'd be mad too.
Who am I talking to? Who am I looking for? Oh, she's right there. Hey girl! I got some news. Did your merchant friend have any useful advice to share? I have news! Lolorito, and you agreed to this! Oh my gosh, I'm well aware of his standing in the field of business, but I had hoped to keep the monetarists at arm's length, and him in particular. I cannot live in fear of the man. I must learn how to treat with him if I am to rule Oda effectively. Doesn't he still have a seat? Like, doesn't she have to meet with him eventually anyway?
Yes, she does.
I will meet with Lolorito. Let us go ahead in Awaking Suns. Good lord. How long has she not seen Lolorito?
She's probably been avoiding him, if I'm being honest.
Oh my god. Watch him come and be like, this is so juvenile.
Personal summons from the Scions. This must be important business indeed. Though, if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help.
Speaking of assassination... What you laughing at, old man?
You have made your point. 'Tis indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask.
Ew! He looks uglier than I thought he would! Oh,
Should I address you as Lady Lilira?
what the heck?
Nay, the deception has served its purpose. I'm glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito, but shall we proceed to the business at hand?
By all means. I must say I am most eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo. The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund the endeavor, together with the fortune seized from the late Teleji Adeleji's estate. But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this a an investment which shall enrich Uldar and Alamigo both. And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your mercantile wisdom.
Ah, 'twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more. To summarize, in return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar. Huh, I am impressed, Your Grace. 'Tis an elegant solution, albeit one lacking certain crucial details, specifically which industry and where.
I'm distracted by that lamp on the table. Why does it look like a butt plug?
Shut up! Don't talk about the lamp.
How swiftly you identified the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would. Your travels have taken you across the length and breadth of Gir Abania, and you know the land far better than I. Which of the settlements you visited would best provide a home for our refugees? Which has the greatest potential to flourish, given the appropriate investment?
I don't know what's the right answer here.
Let's see how your economic policy knowledge is.
I don't know. It was all of it was bad. All of it was terrible. Where is Alagana? Which part is Alagana?
Nope, no hints.
Which part is which? I don't know what they're called. No.
Well, you should have paid more attention.
No! I don't know these, but I'm gonna say the Saltary.
Ah, yes, that desolate little village on the shore of Loch Sel. I know the Saltry and its products well. The Imperial invasion brought an end to their more widespread distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand, myself included. Salt has ever been a transformative ingredient.
Thanks for the
In this
sick
instance,
beans.
I dare say it could transform a modicum of effort into a mountain of gil.
The local citizens will need to be consulted, of course, but I trust the East Aldenar Trading Company can be relied upon to provide its assistance in negotiating a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Naturally, Your Grace. I shall dispatch representatives well versed in the extraction of this white gold and wring every last ounce of profit from its production. The Loch's bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment, whilst easing the burden on the bull's aching shoulders, just as Your Grace desired.
A deal is struck then.
His hair's so bouncy. I fear it will be many years before I feel comfortable taking a part in such negotiations. But I shall not complain. We have piqued Lord Rachel's interest and secured his invaluable expertise. Onigarayaki jellied compote, persimmon leaf sushi. Our course is decided. I shall return to the palace and have my ministers begin work on implementing the particulars of the plan. Hi, Captain Price! Welcome, Ian. We are doing good. We are settling some government issues. That's all she wanted me for, just to like take her around and help her negotiate stuff. Oh my god.
Oh, you're going to the Alamegan quarter.
Hello, Snatch Coochie. Actually, we should call her Frida Coochie from now on. You're back, what the Nanamo? Oh, so are you allowed to talk about your audience with the Sultana? Yes, actually. Sir Rawan says he's going to return to Ul'dah, but she isn't sure he wants to. Tell us something we don't know, but I'm pleased to hear she's committed to helping our refugees come home. And this plan to revitalize the Saltery does make a lot of sense. Quite how you convince her to seek Lodorito's help is another question. After all that has happened, he is the very last person I would expect her to turn to for advice. They have to talk one day. But on the more practical note, Lee's assuming your interim government elects to accept Ul'dah's proposal, I have one caveat I should like to include in the bargain. Alamigo must be permitted to cover a portion of the investment. We have a fortune at our disposal. After all, in allowing Ul'dah to provide the entirety of the capital will afford Lodorito too much control. This Sekogane never happened. What exactly does ruthless profiteer have to do to earn your trust? Oh, but yes, you do make a good point. First things first though, we need to discuss a proposal of the Saltery's residents. Whisker, how do you fancy explaining the Sultana's plan to your grandfather? Would you mind coming along? I might need you to fill in the details. Oh, okay. I guess I have to come. Oh, I cannot fly here still.
Oh, you didn't, I thought you would have done it off stream or like at the start of the stream, but okay. I'm gonna take you there, wherever you're going.
I'm almost there.
Okay.
Ew, I hate that noise. What the heck? What? His name's what? What manner of mischief brings you young'uns to old what this time? They want to rebuild the Saltery, Grandad! Well, bugger me, we've never had the coin or the hands to put the place back to how it was, but it sounds like that's about to change. There's just one small wrinkle in your plan. It doesn't account for all the nasty skewing up to eat anyone who goes near the shore. The king used to send soldiers to cull the buggers, but the Imperials weren't about to help the likes of us. Don't worry, Grandad. We'll take care of all that. Commander Hext has been talking about starting up regular patrols, and I'm sure she'd assign me to the lock if I asked. I'd appreciate that, Whisker, my lord. Truly, I do. So does this mean that you've gotten better with the blade of yours? That's so me! I've been training, but mostly to kill Imperials. You have some experience hunting monsters, don't you? Think you would cast an eye over a few of the local beasties and teach me how to deal with them? Well, I guess so. Hi, Fury. I am doing good. We are doing government stuff. We're rebuilding Alamigo.
You're creating a fascist society.
What
You're
am I
committing
doing?
terrorism.
R2. What am I doing? Am I not pressing the right button?
Are you sure it's the right thing?
Discover weak point.
You can zoom in, by the way.
How do I know the weak point?
Find out. It'll highlight when there's a selectable target. Like your cursor will, not cursor, your reticle will like highlight when there's like a selectable target.
That's great to hear playing this game. I don't like the government stuff.
The political intrigue is not your jam, which is funny because it's literally the opposite with Umi. Umi only cared about the political intrigue.
You're playing this game. How far are you? How far are we from
We
the
are
point?
in 4.1 still. We are still in post Stormblood, pretty early in.
Yeah. What is that? Like halfway through? Are we halfway through?
For Stormblood?
No, for like the whole thing.
Oh, like the entire game?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. You're probably what, like 55%? I'm guessing. 55 or 60%.
Go, Whisker! Idiot.
You are 57% approximately for the entire game.
We're 57%. Hopefully, we get
You've
caught
currently. Go ahead.
up before the no expansion comes out.
You'll almost certainly be caught up before the new expansion. At the rate that you're going, that's not an issue. You'll probably be done by. You'll probably finish in like October, realistically. Maybe November. At the rate you're going. You have completed approximately 575 quests out of 997.
Okay. Phobiads? What the heck are phobiads? Oh, these things. Ew! I was looking at this earlier and I was like, what the heck is that?
I like them. I think they're funny little guys.
Yo! How do I defeat one of those? Poke its eye out. Oh. Inside its head. In my head. Good job, Whisker. We should head back to Saltery. Okay. Oh.
Do you need uppies?
Oh my god! Wow, I found stairs. You're still post Stormblood. Yes, I am. Dealt with those beasties then, did you? Fought them myself after a bit of instructions. Once I've shared with what I've learned with the others, we should have no trouble keeping the shoreline clear. Good lad, a fine young man you've become, Whisker. A fine young man indeed. Too often of late, I hear tales of folk all over in the city, drunk on victory and hungry for revenge. Their heads stuck firmly in the past. But we need to set our sights on the future. It seems Whisker has the whole Saltery secured well in hand. I, meanwhile, have discussed the next steps with Master Watt. With little work, the vacant buildings here could be made into very presentable dwellings. Message from General Aldeon! Hear ye, hurry! General would speak with you at your earliest convenience. Okay! Everyone wants to talk to me. Oh my god. Just call me on my phone! What's the phone for? I only cared about the bureaucracy because Fordola and Xenos were terrible antagonists and Alamigo is on rocks. Oh, yeah. Xenos was very underwhelming.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to finish Stormblood so you can get the beautiful scenery that is Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers has such nice environments in my opinion. Especially compared to Stormblood.
Destination! He's not even here!
Even Heavensward with all the snow was better, it was nicer to look at than all the rocks and desert that is Stormblood.
I agree. Oh my god, we're looking at the stars.
Apologies for the wait.
Apologies for the wait.
People are screaming for the butcher's blood again. No sooner have we broken up one mob than another forms. Thankfully, all have been amenable to reason, thus far. But it is no concern of yours. We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades apprehended in the peaks.
By their uniforms, the captives were first judged to be Imperial troops. But after further investigation, their true identities came to light. I dare say you remember Yuyuhasi and Laurentius.
Yuyuhasi!
Captain Ilberd in the Crystal Brave's betrayal. Aye, well, it would seem they followed him all the way to the wall. It was they who orchestrated the slaughter of the resistance fighters prior to the Griffin's infernal ritual.
Were it in your hands, how would you punish these men?
Throw them in jail! Oh my god. Throw them in jail. They have to think about what they've done.
You would spare these animals. Yours is a more merciful brand of justice than mine. In any event, I thank you for your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to pass judgment, I'll see that your opinion is heard. Well, that concludes our business here. But there is more I would say. Walk with me.
Walk with you. This reminds me of when we were with Gabu.
God, Gabu.
I miss Gabu.
I bear a share of the blame for Ilbert's atrocities. Had I openly supported the cause of Alamigan liberation, he might not have felt driven to do what he did.
Yeah, stupid inbreed.
Things could have been different, and I'm sorry they aren't. But even after all that has happened, my homeland is free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my countrymen have reclaimed what many thought lost forever.
Yo, Siula was the best part of this expansion. She meant it when she said she'd kill someone. I know, but at the end, like, I feel like she lost her spark. You know what I mean?
Under her new leadership, I have every confidence that Alamigo will emerge from the shadow of the Empire and rise once more to greatness. Which means my work here is done. Soon I will return to Uldar and take my place at the Sultana's side.
You don't have to go.
Father...
I'll not deny there's a part of me that wants to stay. The same part that contemplated renouncing my rank and joining you as a wandering sellsword.
What?
But I pledged my blade to Nanamo, and I will not betray that oath.
Is this truly what you want, Father?
It is. Ever has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain.
An animal is like his first child and Pippin's the second child.
Thank you for lending an ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me to stay...
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Nanamo is his Raubon's biological child. Pippin is the adopted one.
Oh my god, when did Ironball come here? That's so weird. Ironball, what knows? We may have a problem. A group of Ananta has arrived in the main gates, and I don't mean the Vera. These are the Kaliana, the ones that summoned the Primal. They're insisting they be allowed to attend the council. An invitation was extended to all the native beast tribes, but we assumed the Kaliana would refuse it out of hand. We had best go and see for ourselves. Pippin take command of our forces and be ready for battle. You've dealt with this Kaliana before. I'd have you on my side. Oh my god, is she still, wallowing about her daughter being lifeless? Good lord. Hello, let me out, please. Run, fat cat, run! Look at these little booty cheeks. Was jiggling, jiggling. I'm assuming it's up there.
Yeah, you gotta go up. You taking the stairs?
I'm taking the stairs.
Okay.
I'm right here. Ow! Stupid butthole.
There you go, you're good.
I'm hiding behind her. Look at these meanies. The Slayer has come. Oh my god, she's still salty. We have not forgotten how you sinned against the Lady of Bliss, but we did not come here to shed blood. Yeah, right. We came to seek harmony with all who call Gearbania home. If this is truly your wish, you will welcome us as envoys of the Ananta. It is our wish. You are welcome, but we cannot condone the summoning of primals. If you want to enter the palace, I must ask you to first surrender any crystal jewelry. You may have my word that it will be returned to you when the meeting is over. We will do as you ask, but you will not have our weapons. We are not so foolish as to place ourselves entirely at the mercy of our tormentors. Okay. Let them keep the swords. Yeah, Raubon can slay them real easily. We will have an agreement to lead the way. Why do I have a feeling that we welcomed a viper into a mist? I think we did.
Oh, you know what? I think you're about to do something that Umi had a lot of trouble on.
I might end stream here actually. I still have to take a shower.
No problem.
Take shower. Okay, thanks for joining, Chuck. Like I said,
First stream.
Tomorrow we will do people, and we'll do the new vertical output on YouTube. And we'll figure out the Twitch one. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know. I follow the steps like perfectly on other thing. I don't know what happened. Anyways, yeah, that is it. That's it for me. What about you?
I don't got nothing. I stream when you don't stream, i.e. probably Friday. I don't know what yet.
Okay. Do I have anything going on this week? No, actually, I'm off this Saturday for once. I I was working like 3 Saturdays in a row. I'm tired. Oh yeah, no work this Saturday. Thank God. Also, I wanna do a cooking stream again soon, but I wanna get my my vegan condensed milk. So that's probably not gonna be for a while.
You're vegan.
Yeah, my vegan condensed milk, because I wanna do like something vegan, like what we did last time. One vegan thing versus a non-vegan thing, and see what tastes better. Obviously, probably the non-vegan one will taste better.
Yeah, I was
as
gonna say
usual.
I don't need to do a stream
But
to answer that.
we'll see if we get close enough to the original. I should make this a series. Vegan or not?
The answer is the same almost every single time.
No.
We don't.
One day I will find something that will taste just as good. Alright, that is it, everyone. Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye bye.
Bye. Shoujo's on, by the way.
Okay, let's read Shoujo, guys. About the YouTubes and the Twitch. Don't forget to say hi. Hold on, let me get on the YouTube. Hold on. Oh my God. YouTubes! Is he playing another Gunner game? I bet.
Yeah, he is.
Gunner game. What's he playing?
He's playing Ike again. He's not Brown Dust 2 this time. Okay. Raid's ready, whatever you are.
I have to go to the edit thing for the YouTube. There's no like easy way to do it. Shoujo, there we go. Okay, ciao. Be sure to say hi to Shoujo. Okay, bye bye.